everybody, welcome back to Change Geek, where it's all about driving personal success. At some point in our career, we've probably thought about a career change. So I'm here to interview Dr. Silvio Azzolini about his career changes. And I think, Dr. Azzolini, you've had so many, it's probably enough for 3 years of life, 3 lifetimes of a change. So just want to review real quick. You used to be in a professional rock band. You used to be a massage therapist. You were actually also an actor for kung fu movies in Taiwan for many years. I thought that was a really fascinating career. And then you came to the United States and you were a master instructor and owner of your own dojo for the Chinese Martial Arts Federation. And then you became a doctor in Mexico.
Correct.
And now you're a doctor in the United States doing occupational and family medicine practice.
That is correct.
Yeah. So, Dr. Azzolini, you've had so many career changes. Like, what are some tips do you have for our YouTube audience for Change Geek on, like, you're on the edge of making a career change and you're not sure what to do? Can you give us any advice on that?
Sure, Constance. So, I think the main thing with career changes is, what are your goals when you're changing your career? So are you doing it because you want a more prestigious lifestyle, or because you want to enhance your finances? Are you doing it because you have a passion for something that you want to pursue? Or do you have a hobby that you absolutely love and you want to convert it into a profession, which also has its pros and cons?
Certainly.
I think the key point in career changing is to be able to set your goals of why you're doing it, and then have a plan on how to get to that level that you want to get for that particular career that you're choosing.
You know, it sounds like a really simple equation, but when reality comes into place, it's kind of hard. Maybe there's some financial setbacks, some family situations that are going on, or job challenges in there. So when you're going up all these obstacles that life gives us, which I know you've experienced, like, what are some tips on how people can overcome those obstacles? Maybe someone's laughing at you that, are you serious? You're going to be, you know, a kung fu martial artist actor in another country.
Which I actually did experience.
So what would you do? What would you tell those people who are experiencing challenges?
So, you know, the first thing is, when somebody tries to discourage you from accomplishing a goal, that can really have an impact if you're not set, if you don't have your mindset for that goal. Okay, so, you know, there's some Chinese proverbs that says, you know, people that tell you that you cannot get where you want to be, they should just get out of your way and let you be where you want to get. So the problem with career changes is, you know, especially if you have a family or you know, friends, is there is a sacrifice that goes with that. So it's all about putting everything on a scale and measuring the pros and cons, okay?
And so not just going, I've got to achieve that. You're balancing what the sacrifices are?
Absolutely. And it's all, you know, life is all about balance. So you have to balance, okay, what are the pros and the cons in changing my career? And what are the goals that I want to attain? And what's going to be the cost for that? Now, there may be a financial cost, there may be an emotional cost, there may be a time cost, okay, where we don't get to spend as much time with our family members or with our friends or doing the things that we normally enjoy doing. But everything that is worth getting, you know, it takes work and sacrifice.
And you mentioned prior to the video, like, the order that you go through in the change of the transitions of your career is also important.
Absolutely. You know, everything that we do in life has an order. Everything in the universe has an order. So you don't get to be a black belt in martial arts by jumping on a dojo and putting a black belt on, right? You have to go through your white belt and then your yellow and green and blue and red, or whatever ranking your style has. But it's a process. So you need to understand, you know, in order to go from A to B to C to D, what is the path and what is the order that you need to take to get there.
So structure and order take a big place in it as well.
Absolutely. A lot of planning. So, you know, I tell people, if you're going to make a career change, follow your GPS, right? It's but not the GPS that we use in our cars. It's a goal, plan, and sacrifice.
And if you're willing to accept those things and you plan it in the order, that should be a good projection to be successful in your new career change.
Absolutely. And the one mindset that I think, at least that served me in my several career changes, is that when I decide to move on to something, I don't really dwell on if I can do it or not, or whether it's possible to do it or not.
Okay.
I focus my energy on how am I going to get there.
So not the if, but the when.
And the how.
And the how. Okay, okay. And then you mentioned lastly, like the leaving of a legacy, that you've actually thought about how you're leaving a legacy and aligning that to your career changes as well.
Right. So, everybody's purpose in life is different, right? Somebody maybe they think, well, my purpose in life is just to make a lot of money and become a multimillionaire. And, that's fine if that's what appeals to you. My purpose in life is just to live a comfortable life surrounded by good friends, good family members, and leaving a legacy behind me. I have to feel that if I'm involved in a certain type of profession, that I am doing some good for the profession and for the people that the profession will affect. For example, in medicine, I get tremendous reward from seeing my patients get better. The financial reward is very, very nice, but by far the success with the patient care, it's a lot more satisfying to me than the financial rewards that I get from it.
So the purpose that you have has a greater calling for you than any financial.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm so impressed. I think I have a lot of homework to do on some of the
we all
changes that I need to make in my professional mini careers as well. So, Dr. Azzolini, I certainly look up to you. Thank you so much for your time on behalf of everyone on Change Geek. So, thank you.
And best of luck to all of you on your career changes.
Thank you. Bye. Bye for now.